don't need to say how infuriated we have been over the last year. We have been screwed over more and more and more every time. Right now we have a paper champion walking around with our belt that he didn't earn. He got lucky in one stinking match and went 1-2 that night when the real champion beat 30 guys. That's not all. Those tag team champions that you just saw, you saw what kind of crap that was. We're getting those belts back too, rest assured. And seeing as how there may be a vacancy with the Southern States champion because Solo Jones can't stand up right now, maybe, just maybe, we take that back too. The point I'm trying to make is the Diamond Exchange means business. And if you think right now is something, just wait, because tonight it's going to get a whole hell of a lot worse for this locker room. One more thing before I pass this off. To whoever it is that's attacking everybody in the locker room, take a look at one of your targets. You might have Solo down, that's fine, you can stay there. But management says that they're going to get to the bottom of it. I say we start at the top and keep an eye on the people that have the most to lose, like our champions.
The Diamond Exchange has a proclivity for getting payback. And I'm going to say this to every person right now in the back. Y'all can try your best, but just know, you all have a target. It's not business, it's personal. We are the A+ players, the A+ athletes, the best in CCW. And not one person can doubt that.
For those of you who do not remember who I am, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Daniel Anderson, second generation wrestler, 3-time CCW World Heavyweight Champion, multi-time tag team champion, and Landon Cruz, I know you can hear me. 162 days you put me out. 2 herniated discs, it's fine, it only hurt to breathe. But mark my words, you taught me a valuable lesson, Landon Cruz. You taught me that this business is fragile. You taught me that championships are fragile. And I will teach you that life is fragile.
Not got a lot to say, mainly because I don't have the time nor the grounds to explain it in a language that you hillbillies can actually understand. So what I'm going to say now is, just watch. Because I know you guys don't read books without pictures in them, so just watch. Watch us put people on the mat. 1, 2, 3. I hope you can count that high. 1, 2, 3. And we will take over like we always do.
It's strictly business.
And business is about to pick up.
Continental Championship Wrestling here at Stomping Ground Studios in Jacksonville, Florida. Superstars of the ring, Jimmy Rosendorf here, joined by Donnie Harris Jr. And we have ourselves a tag team championship match as the tag team champions Chris Turner and Mike Anthony defend against Paul Roberts and Cole Bohannon. And Donnie, Cole Bohannon has been a bit down lately, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, he's been having a lot of complaints with management, but I see where those complaints are kind of ring hollow. They're giving him a tag team title shot right here with his partner Paul Roberts. Of course, the experience of the current tag team champions, Mike Anthony and Chris Turner, you know, all the odds are with them because as far as my research can tell, Paul Roberts and Cole Bohannon, this is their first time ever tag teaming together. And yet Justin Taylor decided to give them a tag team title shot. So Cole Bohannon really has no reason to complain and moan about how he's being treated here in CCW.
Yeah, you can't complain about getting a tag team title opportunity as Mike Anthony flies off the top rope with a double axe handle to the arm to Paul Roberts.
All right, here we have patented tag team experience. Notice Chris Turner and Mike Anthony keeping Paul Roberts from his tag team partner, just taking their time, working him down. They're in no hurry at this moment.
Takes him down with a side headlock. Now they are in full control of the match as Cole Bohannon continues to bark orders at his tag team partner. I tried to get a word earlier today with Cole Bohannon. He was in a bad mood as always.
Yeah, well, he's like my mom always said, he's about as happy as an angry alligator with a toothache that ain't got no toothbrush. I may have messed up that one just a little bit.
Well, one thing that's not messed up is the tag team chemistry here between Chris Turner and Mike Anthony as they continue to work over that arm of Paul Roberts.
All right, you have the slow and methodical style of Chris Turner. That is a seasoned veteran right there, over 20 years in the business. Oh, and an eye rake by Paul Roberts. Oh, and Cole Bohannon is in now.
It doesn't matter how much experience you have. If you can't see, you can't wrestle. And a big right hand from Cole Bohannon.
And Cole Bohannon loves picking on people, loves exerting his dominance. Referee giving him a warning. 1, 2, 3, leaves at the 4 count.
If he stayed there for one more second, we've had a disqualification here in the early goings of this tag team title match.
And that is what Cole Bohannon doesn't want, because as CCW rules stipulate, the titles cannot change hands in a disqualification.
He continues to punish Chris Turner with right hand after right hand, sends him off the ropes. With a big clothesline takes Chris Turner down.
Pardon the pun, but that rock and rolled Chris Turner.
I believe he is rocked and rolled right now as Paul Roberts continues to bark.
Now this is Paul Roberts threatening to, oh, and that distraction cost him dearly. Oh, DDT for the 1, 2, 3, possibly. No. Chris Turner's got him back up against the ropes, thrown in the other side of the ring. Oh, nice clothesline, and Paul Roberts is down. Chris Turner not done with him yet.
You can hear the screams of agony from Paul Roberts as that left arm continues to be punished. Double team there off the ropes. Double shoulder block. And you can continue to hear Paul Bohannon just yelling at his tag team partner. He's not happy with the opportunities he's getting. He's not happy with the officiating. He is not happy with his tag team partner.
Well, he's just happy about nothing, telling, Paul Roberts to do something. But what can Paul Roberts do except absorb this punishment? Once again, isolated back in enemy territory. Oh, Wild Thing just taking his time, doing as much damage as he can. One move does not mean you're going to get the 1, 2, 3 victory. So this is good strategy. Oh, little unwise, perhaps by Mike Anthony, but as you probably well know, sorry, Jimmy, as you may well know, Mike Anthony and Cole Bohannon have a bit of a beef here in CCW.
Yeah, there's a lot of history here between these people, and they just the referee needs to get in there and just break this up. Once again, taking the full 4 count before getting away from Mike Anthony.
Well, whether you like it or not, it has got the desired results. Wild Thing still on his knees. Oh, Cole Bohannon inflicting even more agony right here. Good strategy, though I do not like it personally. I think all superstars should hold themselves to a high level of sportsmanship. Cole Bohannon ignores and sneers at any type of good sportsmanship.
Any chance to get tag team champions here, but Mike Anthony is able to kick out.
2 count, almost had the tag titles.
Chris Turner getting the crowd here at Stomping Ground Studios behind Mike Anthony as he tries to power back here against Cole Bohannon.
Yeah, Cole Bohannon is a man with little support here in CCW. I hear he's not too popular in the locker room. Surprises me he even found a partner in Paul Roberts.
I think the feeling is mutual between him and most of the locker room. Reverse Irish whip here, but Cole Bohannon floats over, able to reverse it, flips through once again, big kick to the stomach.
Oh, seeing this is the one big disadvantage that Mike Anthony has. He is one of the lighter wrestlers here in the CCW locker room, so when he's faced up against almost anyone, they can use their extra weight as an advantage up against him and kind of derail some of those high-flying moves that he's so well known for.
I can say I do not envy the position that Mike Anthony is in right now, reaching out for his tag team partner, Chris Turner, who is still trying to fire him up, get him to fight through all this pain that he's going through right now.
All right, back in the corner. Could Paul Roberts do something to him? All right, over there to the referee. Cole Bohannon actually telling the referee to move. I'm surprised he didn't hit him.
Big chop lights up the chest of Mike Anthony.
All right, what's Cole setting up for here? All right, so this is a mistake. Jimmy, whoa, what's he going here? Oh, right in the bread basket. That'll rearrange your lumbar.
He may have a broken rib or two after that move. That was sheer power there by Cole Bohannon.
All right, Cole Bohannon going in for the kill here. Can he get it? No! What a testament to the fighting strength of the Wild Thing.
The Wild Thing saving the tag team championship.
Chris Turner trying to get this crowd behind him. Can Wild Thing get the tag? Cole Bohannon trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Maintains wrist control. That's classic textbook wrestling. Continuing to wrench on the arm as Mike Anthony just screams in pain.
Mike Anthony digging in deep. Oh!
What innovative offense there by Mike Anthony. Big boot right to the chin.
Well, Mike Anthony's got to dig deep, do everything he can. Oh! Knee right to the chin. That'll put you to sleep quick.
Sling play there by Mike Anthony. The tides have turned quickly in this match. And another one more by Mike
Anthony's just running on pure adrenaline, ignoring all that pain in his stomach. Oh, missed by Buchanon, and oh! Cross body by the Wild Thing.
And I don't think anybody in CCW does that better than Mike Anthony. And now the tables
all right, now
have been even.
Mike's at a crossroad here. Does he try to go for the pin, or does he tag in Chris Turner to finish the job? Because, you know, even if he gets the pin, Buchanan's got a lot of breath, getting a lot of chance to catch his breath, or he could kick out.
I think at this point, Mike Anthony has taken too much punishment. He has to get over to his corner, has to get over to rock and roll Chris Turner, who has been the fresh man here.
He's almost there. All right, Paul Roberts saying two can play that game. Or I'm sorry, Buchanan saying two can play that game. Paul Roberts and Chris Turner now in the ring. Chris asserting his dominance over the younger competitor.
But quickly tags back in Mike Anthony. Looks like they are going for a double team maneuver right here on Paul Roberts.
Oh, finisher. Rock and drop. Could it be it? Go for it. 1, 2, 3, and there we have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, and still the CCW Tag Team Champions, the team of Rock and Roll Twister and the Wild Thing, Mike Anthony!
CCW correspondent Jimmy Rosendorf here alongside an exciting young athlete, CCW's newest acquisition, Kendall Collins. He's been training today here at the Stomping Ground studio, been training at Top Rope Wrestling Academy for about 6 months now, and next week we making his in-ring debut on Superstars of the Ring. How do you feel about that debut?
You know, these past several months I've been putting in the hard work. Next week we're going to see if it all pays off.
And you'll be going into the ring against Miles Blackwell, which of course means that the Diamond Exchange and Brian Blitz are at ringside. How do you feel about such a tough test in your first match?
You know, I'm not a fan of their methods, but they're an honorable opponent, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, well, good luck next week.
Thank you.
Let me hear you. Let's go. Come on.
Landon Cruz getting the crowd here behind him, the capacity crowd here at Stomping Ground Studios, firmly in the corner of Landon Cruz.
Oh, now as I was saying, Jimmy, you know, the 2020 role of the ring, Darryon Drummond cashed in that policy against Cecil Andrews shortly after he had beaten Landon Cruz for the title and won the title for himself. And what a fighting champion he has been so far.
Yeah, several weeks ago, a triple threat match. Already going for a quick pin. Landon Cruz powers out quickly.
All right. You know, and some people have been saying, you know, Landon Cruz in his last outing lost here at Stomping Ground Studios. That may be true, but that does not expunge the many victories that Landon Cruz has had, some of them over Darryon Drummond. And so, as a former champion, he is due at least one title shot, one-on-one against the defending champion.
What a fantastic start to this match. Back and forth seesaw action. Neither man able to gain the advantage here in the early moments of this championship contest.
Yes, both men equally experienced. Landon Cruz fought many times for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Darryon Drummond new to the world title scene, but has held many titles here in CCW, for such as the Alternative Championship, which he feuded with Mike Anthony over a few years back.
Irish strip now sends Darian off the ropes. Float over. Misses the drop kick, though. Darion's able to hang on. Landon Cruz is able to slip by the elbow drop and able to put in an arm lock.
All right. You know, Landon Cruz got Darryon Drummond on the round, and this just shows the experience of Landon Cruz. He knows that the best thing to do is just sit there, torque that elbow, take out one of the weapons in Darryon Drummond's arsenal. Darryon Drummond, of course, many people know, has a bit of a boxing background, and he will not hesitate to use those fists to knock out an opponent if he so desires.
He's asking the crowd if he should break the arm, and the crowd seems to be pretty excited about that idea.
Rather bloodthirsty response there from Landon, always known as a rather clean-cut guy.
This time, nails a picture-perfect drop kick. I don't think anybody does it better than him.
All right, Darryon Drummond, the experience showing for Darryon Drummond, getting out of the ring, letting the ref count to 10, get his breath back a little bit. Landon Cruz waiting in the ring, full of piss and vinegar. ready to continue the action.
And this is a very smart move by Darryon Drummond. The opening moments of this match have been very fast-paced, and as we saw, Landon Cruz was gaining the advantage in that. Darryon Drummond steps outside, takes a breather, slows things down, and is able to work the match at his pace, and he's able to bait out Landon Cruz.
All right, both competitors back in the ring. All right,
that didn't
Darryon
quite
Drummond
work.
going for a kick there, but Landon countered it, and up into the ropes.
Blocks the hip toss. Big clothesline there. Takes out Landon Cruz and gives Darryon Drummond firm control of this matchup.
Even with his forearm, you see the striking power of Darryon Drummond.
And if we didn't see it then, we see it right now. Just raining down strikes in the ground.
Those elbows have got to be hurting the new breed Landon Cruz. I'll be surprised if he can even get back up.
And the thing about Darryon Drummond, he won't just beat you up. He will talk trash while doing it. He'll bruise you and your ego.
Darryon Drummond never short of words to say about himself, his opponents, or the crowd. Crowd seemingly getting behind Darryon Drummond's tactics here.
Landon Cruz desperately trying to get to the corner, regain his vertical base here against Darryon Drummond.
Yeah, but it's all in vain as Darryon Drummond is right behind, working that knee into the back of the former champion.
Once again, taking full advantage of the 4 count, but he has the champion's advantage. If he does get disqualified, he does retain this championship.
Yes, but to Darryon Drummond's credit, that is not how he has defended his title. He has not had a disqualification since winning the belt, excuse me, successfully defending it in multiple championship title defenses.
And what we're seeing right now is classic Darryon Drummond, hanging on to the wrist after strike. But this time, Landon Cruz is able to fight through. But
and an eye rake by Darryon Drummond. Darryon Drummond is not above playing dirty if he can get away with it. The referee going to allow it. But it might cost him.
Just plants Darryon Drummond. He might not be able to see that. Might have been off pure instinct there by Landon Cruz.
Landon Cruz going for the counter. Will it be enough? No. Kick out at 2.
1 second away from having a new CCW World Champion.
All right, now Landon in control, getting Darian back on his feet. But Darian gets him up into the corner there. All right, telling the ref no foul play here. Those elbows right on the chest of the new breed.
Just repeatedly drives those elbows into the new breed. Going to the opposite corner, getting a full head of steam. New breed's able to...
We'll counter into a schoolboy. Is it enough? No, and a kick out at 2 yet again.
And it seems like every time Landon Cruz is able to gain momentum, Darryon Drummond is able to cut him off at the pass.
All right, Darryon Drummond going for the 3 count, but not enough. I think he waited a little too long there, Jimmy. The new breed had just enough time to get his breath back and kick out. All right, hitting the mat, trying to get this crowd behind me, and that's a factor that we never really. That's a factor that you never really count on. Is if that crowd's behind you, that adrenaline can get flowing, and you can find a second reservoir and a second wind that you didn't know you had.
Which he may have just found with those repeated right forearms off the ropes. Big slam there, and as Landon Cruz just feels the canvas shoot up his spine, just that pain has to be it right now.
All right, Darryon Drummond didn't make the mistake a second time. Went for the count as soon as he had Landon down, but Landon still was able to kick out. Landon once again trying to get this crowd behind him.
And Darryon is trying his best to keep this cool, keep level-headed. He's throwing everything he can at Landon Cruz, but Landon Cruz keeps finding a way.
Well, I think the frustration is starting to set in for Darryon Drummond, and that can be a problem because the frustration erodes your confidence. And you're thinking, what can I do to put away this man in the new breed Landon Cruz?
And a foot to the throat may very well just do that.
Once again, resorting to those dirty tactics, Darryon Drummond is not above them. They are what won him the Southern States title, the alternative title, and the most prestigious prize that these men are fighting for right now, the World Heavyweight title.
Sidelock head, take over there. Darryon Drummond takes back control. The head scissors there.
Darryon Drummond showing his technical abilities, something that a lot of people don't know he has. And those legs are locked in good and tight. I don't know if the new breed can rally back from this one, Jimmy.
He is trying his best to block those body blows, but that leg scissors along with those body blows is just going to beat the life out of Landon Cruz right here.
All right, that ringmanship, that experience. Landon Cruz able to get his foot on the rope break. Now he can catch his breath, but I don't know if he can get enough breath in those lungs to rally back from that from that vicious scissor holds that Darian Drummond had him on.
And another big right by Drummond. Takes him off the ropes. Irish whip. Misses the clothesline. You have a springboard. Drummond's able to avoid it. Big right forearm. And one more for good measure.
All the momentum following Landon Cruz. Oh, wait, but a counter by. Oh, but he misses again. Landon, can Landon get a second time? Yes! Darian Drummond is on the ground. The crowd is behind him. Could this be it? Could Landon Cruz three-peat and become a three-time world champion? What the hell is Cecil Andrews doing in here?
No!
No! Oh!
Oh! Cecil Andrews just ruined a classic championship match here. He is sending a message to both Landon Cruz.
Well, Cecil Andrews telling you everything you need to know. He is angry at Darian Drummond for cashing in that 2020 rule of the ring policy and taking the title from him. You know, Cecil Andrews, he won the title, but he did not get to wear it, and as you can tell, he is more than a little miffed about that. Hitting everyone, the referee, Darian Drummond, and Landon Cruz. All right, this one will end in a no contest. The title does not change hands. Darian Drummond is still your CCW World Heavyweight Champion.
But the one walking out here, Cecil Andrews.